Infiltration successful. Hi. Shadows spotted ahead. Be careful.
Persona! I'll get them. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, Eligor! Principal, Eligor! Take this! Come! Principal, Neko Show, Mitra!
Not sensing any shadows. We're safe here.
Focus. Go ahead.
Understood.
Wow! It's beautiful.
Yes. Such a magnificent design.
This is no time to be distracted by architecture. There are enemies here.
This is my other self! Prepare yourself!
Still a lot of enemies.
Go! Let us strike!
The end is almost in sight. Just two enemies left.
Take this! This is it! Yokoimo! Say goodnight!
Incoming attack! Brace yourself!
How about this? Persona! Sit!
They're beautiful! Give him a dirt nap! That was a clean hit! Now cool, Sophie!
Right out there!
It looks like I've learned another new skill. No shadows detected here. What is this? Can we take a look? Ooh, yes! A treasure chest! Shadows! Wipe them out! Clean them up!
Alright! Keep that motion! Come out, guys!
I accept. Persona! I lend this.
I'm so grateful!
It's up to you.
Take this! Fire!
Low level, but it nullifies his eyes, so just calm down!
Persona! Persona! Mothman! Percent! Mothman! Rapidly!
Good job,
Yours!
Leave it to me! Take this!
Hey, do you think we could reach the outside from that window?
Ah. If we climb out through there, we may be able to ascend the outer wall.
Yeah!
Excellent. I don't sense any shadows near.
Oh. Finders keepers.
Shouldn't you be threatening us by now?
I don't think they're here to mess around. Be ready for a challenge.
Persona! Mothman! Percent! Mothman! Percent! Jack Frost! Come on! Eligor! Principal! Eligor! With this!
Much thanks.
Useless! Take this!
It's powerful and strong against Psycho King. Keep that in mind.
Principal! Neko Shoga! Mitra! Mothman! Arsene! Jack Frost! Come on! Elegant! Come on! Persona!
I'll use this.
Persona! Elegant! Principal! Neko Shoga! Mitra! Mothman! Mitra! Mothman! You're mine!
Whoa, that was so crazy! Strong as always.
Come!
This is my other self! Dormo! Right! I am thou. Dormo!
Way to follow up, boss.
That was well played. Prepare
It's
yourself!
showtime. Go for it, Joker. Boss, never miss an opportunity.
Switching up.
Wait. Persona!
I will handle this.
The war team is swinging for extra carnage! That went really well! Joker, you're low on stamina. Be careful!
Understood. All yours.
Summoning! An optimal solution! That one looks tough. Everyone stay focused. Yeah! That was a clean hit! Cool, Sophie! Let me help! Switching out!
I'll do it! Principal! Neko! Mitra! Mothman! Arsene! Jack Frost! Arsene! Showtime! Arsene! Here! This one!
Fancy!
How truly marvelous.
Jack, come on! Ellen, Principal! Neko! Mitra! Mothman! Mitra! Take this!
Joker got in a follow-up attack!
Yeah!
Right, okay,
I appreciate it.
incoming attack! Brace yourself! Keep going! Now you ready now? Ready! Up the fight you are! This is your end! Powerful Shadow defeated! Nice teamwork! Now, finish it off! Ready? This is your end!
Everyone, look!
Oh, it's the Desires! That means the throne room's just ahead. Let's not waste any time.
So this is where the Monarch of Sapporo resides.
Is this all carved ice? It must be really cold.
A frozen cage that denies all entry. Does this represent her distrust for all others?
You are? You don't look so good. Are you alright? Mm-hmm. I should be.
Then let us proceed as usual. Skull, it's up to you.
I don't know why you're volunteering me. But here goes nothing.
This is where the accident happened, isn't it?
If we put in the keyword here, we should be able to access the trauma cell.
There may be enemies ahead. You sure you guys are ready?
That's right. I want to see what happened to Mari-san with my own two eyes. The keyword is Snow City.
Keyword successfully entered. Beginning navigation.
What is this?
It looks like this is the Snow Festival.
Check out those 2 suits over there.
I didn't know you were accepting rebates. I see a career man in the making.
Sir, would you please be discreet about this?
I can do that, but in return, you need to do me a favor. I want her to take full responsibility for the incident. That way, she'll resign. Once that happens, I'll be the new mayor in town, and you'll be my well-paid associate. You will cooperate, won't you?
Yes. Yes, of course.
What did you just say?
Ah! The mayor!
Oh, it seems I've been found out.
It's not what it looks like, Mayor. This is really...
Mayor? Does he mean Mayor Hyodo?
Then, Mari-san saw this happen?
I had no idea you were behind this, that anyone was behind this.
You really don't get it, do you? Well, this festival is held by the city, meaning it comes out of the taxpayer's pocket. I figured, why not lower costs and hire cheaper construction? What's wrong with getting compensated for it? The rest of our staff makes these deals all the time. So, what's the harm in one little mishap? That sculpture collapse was just bad luck.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. I'm calling the police.
What? Go ahead and do it, but I'm bringing you down with me.
What?
I'm gonna testify that I did it under your orders. Then you'll be ruined. Well, after all, you're the one in charge here. See, I even have the papers you signed. Right here.
Such an unfortunate turn of events. Sorry to say, but you're finished, Mayor.
You're a councilman, aren't you? Don't you want to do the right thing?
As far as I'm concerned, that's whatever's right for me.
Well, are you finally ready to listen? Answer me, Mayor.
Be ready.
How can you blame a peon like me? We don't get paid enough for this. This world revolves around money. Money talks, bullshit walks, Mayor.
Faster! Threatened the mayor? Is that it?
I had no idea Mari-san went through something like this. Something so awful.
Think later, act now. We've got a real fight in our hands here.
Let's go. I'll take the mayor down with me. His power!
He's up to something. Can anybody stop him?
Principality, Neko Shogun, Mitra, Mothman, Arsene, Jack Frost, come on, Elagor, come on, Jack Frost, come on, Elagor, come on. I'll use this. Persona, Elagor, Principality, Ravage,
The nearby shadows. Keep them tight up. Tactical. Don't forget a follow-up attack.
yours.
Leave it to me. Like this? Let me help.
Enemies asleep. Carry items.
Right, Mayor? Time to still give your approval.
This guy's atrocious, placing all the blame on the mayor.
We're here to set Mari-san right. Listening to thugs like you is a waste of our precious time.
Our team should be open once we meet him. Everyone do your best. Time to fight for Brexit.
Good job.
Tagging out.
Okay. Fire. Number 2.
Persona.
What's that, Melody?
Riddle him with gun attack. That's easy.
I really want to see you arcade and swinging for extra carnage. That went really well. Not done. Please do.
Sure. Neko Shogun! With this,
Thanks for the help.
come!
Sword is down. This doesn't look good.
His power!
Out of the way, Joker!
Joker, you're low on stamina. Be careful.
Arsene! Jack Frost! Come on! Allegor! I'll use this. There. Persona! Principality! Nico Mitra! Muff! Arsene! Jack Frost! Come on! Allegor! Come on! Come! Allegor! Come on! You're mine!
It's useless! No matter what you do, you should have just resigned and disappeared!
Man, go down already, damn it!
No one likes a pushy politician. I'll give it my all! I'll give it my all!
It's powerful. This is an important weakness with psychokinesis. I'm gonna do the arcade and swinging for extra carnage.
Okay, there's more where that came from.
Stay there, that's Valley! What a speed you are!
He's attacking with the shield, too. Watch out, everyone! I can do this. Right, I'll do my best.
Let us swing those weaknesses.
Oh, God! Keep it up! Please do!
I'll do it. Take this! Fire! Persona! Allegor! Principality! Nico Mitra! Nico Shogun! Principality!
Fair warning. This one's gonna be rough.
Take this! Switch out!
Trying to hit his ally. Stop him in your back.
It's too late to change anything! The death of a seasonal so tragic!
Bring on. Your turn.
Leave it to me. Here we go! Say goodbye! Sophie, that was amazing!
Single me out! So exactly what's around me!
I can sense it deeper! Come on, everyone! Prepare yourself! I will cleave right through your shield! Like that! Good job!
That shield us now?
Perfection, Sophie! Not bad, right? Take this! Just this!
He's trying to heal his ally. Stop him in his tracks.
Get this! Let me at Now I can be even more helpful.
Oh, that's all of them. We can get into the throne room now.
Who were those guys? They were arguing with the mayor just now.
One was a city employee. The other must have been a councilman. Someone higher up on the ladder. Anyway, it seems this employee accepted an illegal donation from the contractor who ended up building the sculpture.
Payment for landing them the job. In other words, bribery. We don't know if the sculpture collapsed due to a structural issue or a general lack of care. The result is still the same.
Either way, the councilman was in the know. Not only that, he tried using a fatal accident to take Mayor Hyodo's position. Something along those lines.
Unforgivable. Everything makes sense now. Hyodo overheard this conversation by chance and found out the truth about the accident. Not only was it someone from the city, but even her own staff had blackmailed her.
That's messed up. These greedy assholes only wanted money and power.
Now I have a better understanding of what Hyodo must be thinking. When she found out those around her were immoral, she became determined to purge the corruption above all else.
That's why she's overworking her staff and trying to push her ethics bill through.
And on top of it, she's trying to manipulate the people into re-electing her.
Mari-san.
Well, no matter what the reason, the birdcage is finally open. Let's head back to the hideout and discuss the specifics of the calling card.
So how will we send the calling card?
Maybe we could send it over with some curry to the mayor's office?
What are we, a catering service? If anything, it should be ramen.
Might be better to avoid closed spaces, actually. After all, she'll probably be outside prepping for the election most of the time. There's no point sending a calling card if the target doesn't see it. I wonder if we can send it somewhere on her campaign route.
Like somewhere she's bound to pass by. Then how about where the Suzushino posters are? I'm sure she'll have a speech over there.
Yeah, and if we time it with her speech, it'll be perfect.
The question is, who's going to place it there?
No. Not again. Seriously?
Thanks in advance, Gramps.
Now hold on just a minute. Didn't I already pull this stunt for you in Sendai?
Consider it a favor, then.
Yeah, for being such a meanie earlier.
Shouldn't you own up to it?
There's no need to worry. We'll make the calling card for you.
We'll be counting on you, Gramps.
You little weasels. All right, fine. Fine. I'll post the damn calling card.
We really do appreciate it.
How'd I let them twist my arm like this? Whatever. If we're really doing this, it'll be early in the morning. Don't be late.
I'm sorry to call you out so late. Thanks for being here. I wanted to talk to you about Mari-san. It's strange how I couldn't remember Mari-san until now. Even when Hasagawa-san said her name, it didn't quite occur to me who she was. But the moment she called me Haru-chan, suddenly, it felt like a lid popped open in my mind. My memories came pouring out. I remembered all these things about my childhood, about Mari-san. How could I forget someone I loved so much? I think what happened with my father affected me more than I realized. All the times we spent together. And the moment he passed away, I must have suppressed those memories deep within my heart. At some point, I got used to hiding things away. And I even forgot a good friend like Mari-san. No, I feel like I was running from it all over again. A long time ago, I remember tagging along with Mari-san and my father during a golfing trip. I was so happy running around that I ended up tripping and falling. Then of course I started crying. Then all of a sudden, Mari-san came up to me and said, "Stop crying and get back up." And that shocked me at first because I always thought of her as an extremely gentle person. But because I knew she was so kind, I managed to stop crying and eventually got back up. I remember thinking Mari-san would never say anything out of place. I trusted her completely. At that point, Mari-san hugged me and said, "No matter how many times you fall, you can always get back up and start again. Never forget that." Can you believe it? I didn't quite understand back then, but I think I do now. There's more to good character than kindness. Being good means dealing with the bad in front of you. It means to take a stand, even when all you want to do is run away. To realize nothing will change if you keep ignoring reality. It's too late to save my father. But it's not too late for Mari-san. This time, I can change things around. I want to tell her exactly what she told me all those years ago. Yes. Thanks for hearing me out. Tomorrow, I'm going to do my absolute best. But for now, good night. Hey. Why is Haru so upset over Mariko Hyodo? I don't have a heart, so it's hard to understand. Why do people try so hard for others? I wonder if I'll ever know. Really? I guess even real people have trouble empathizing from time to time. It may seem like a simple concept to you, but to me, it makes my mind go. But I am humanity's companion. I am here to learn and grow. It doesn't know we're here. Now might be a good time to attack. Now's our chance to attack. Rush on through. Charge, Persona! Pop Persona! Charge! Over! The next one! We're counting on you! Get out of the way! Let up, people! They're on their last leg. Don't let up! Take this! Just a trash mob. Easy victory ahead!
Oh, this is...
Is everyone all right?
Sorry about the wait. We're here to kick ass and... What? Silence! Well, who the hell is she?
That couldn't be... Mari-san?
What on earth happened to her?
Guessing this is Hyodo's distorted form.
What do you people want? You had best... best not get in my way. Oh, I'm almost there. A few more votes and I'll win re-election.
This is wrong, Mari-san. Those votes you gathered by twisting the people's hearts are worthless.
And if you don't stop your tyranny, your staff will collapse one by one. I get why it's hard for you to trust people, but you still have to treat them with decency.
Ah! You shut your impudent mouths! I've done nothing wrong! I will wring out every last ounce of corruption from my staff by working them into the ground! I'll silence all charlatans who betray me! And I will consume every last vote in the city! Whether these people agree with me or not! Only then can I build a safe haven, a radiant snow city that sparkles like winter.
Listen to him. When you take away someone's desire, you rob them of their agency, the ability to make their own decisions. So what good does it do to turn your loyal citizens into mindless drones? Isn't it better to let them arrive at their own conclusions? To follow their own hearts?
How dare you lecture me!
Good job, Muir. You tell her. Mari-san, say goodbye to the countless desires you stole. Because Beauty Thief and the Phantom Thieves are about to take them back.
Honestly, they're all in my way! Ah! This is the last straw! Ah! Ah! You've made me so very hungry. Time and the main course.
Mari-san, what you're doing is wrong. So we'll be taking those desires back.
Shut your prissy little mouth! What would you know? I will consume all who oppose me, no matter who they are! I'll gobble you up!
Whoa, what's with all the food? I kind of want some. Mitra! Mothman! Arsene! Jack Frost! Arsene! Mothman! Arsene! Jack Frost! Come on! Jack Frost! Come on! Elagor! Principal Elagor! With this!
Thank you. Now's not the
Go
time
ahead.
to stuff your face. God, here she comes.
Thank you.
My goodness!
Poison out. Oh, Persona. Charge, Johanna.
You sicken me!
Arsene! Jack Frost! Come on! This power! Switch out!
Okay. Let's clean him up.
Good one, Sophie. Sophie knows the pressure. I got it. No holds barred.
All yours.
Sure. Let's go. Elagor! Ravage! Come, you're mine!
It's a strong one. Exploit its weakness to currents.
The enemy's in great pain.
Looks like she's weak to psychokinesis attacks.
Why, damn
Let's
you!
switch.
I'll do it. Principal Mitra! Mothman! Arsene! Jack Frost! Arsene!
Attack power
With
getting
this!
stronger. Doesn't look good, guys. She just eat one of us? Somebody help!
Persona!
It looks like she's weak to curse attacks. Get busy, Joker.
Let's go. Take this!
Let me in! Joker got in a follow-up attack.
Go ahead.
Leave it to me. This is my other self. Rico! Oh, Persona! This should help. It's yours.
Okay.
That one looks tough. Everyone stay focused.
Right. I'll do my best.
Great job, Lar. Right, Herbert?
Persona! Jack Frost! Arsene! Moth! Mitra! Neko! Mitra! You're mine!
Stamina's getting low. Once we'll see how you fight.
Moth! Arsene! Jack Frost! Arsene!
All right, the enemy's attack power is
You're mine.
following up. Joker got in a follow-up attack.
Persona! Persona! Jack, come on!
You
Come
are.
on!
She's fully consumed with rage.
Principal! Nick!
Everyone,
Mitra! Mothman!
keep
Mitra!
your guard up.
Mothman! Arsene! Ravage them!
Remind us holding that station. Massive damage from psychokinesis attacks.
Persona!
Oh, nice, Joker. You hit its weakness.
There. Okay, there. Okay, this one.
Thanks.
There.
Strong as always.
Not yet. Persona!
One of us? Somebody help! Knocking her down should force her to spit him out. Aim for the body.
Take
I can
this.
handle this.
Fire!
Great, I'll do my best.
You sicken me! More! Get eat every last one of you! You either eat or be eaten!
Please stop, Mari-san! I know you're still trying to care to down. Get ready!
Your lesson?
Yes! I want to see more Beauty Thief in action!
Gorgeous and refined as ever. Well played, Noir.
You sicken me!
Like this? Eat this! Whoa, that was awesome, Sophie!
Yeah. This one. Jack Frost! Come on! Allegor! Principal Allegor! His power!
I'm grateful!
Let's go! Principal! Mecha-Petra! Mothman! Arsene! Jack Frost! Arsene! Yours!
Powerful! I have an exploitive weakness to psychokinesis! Noir came in swinging for extra carnage!
That went really well! I'll give it my all!
More so?
Please do!
I'll do it!
It's freezing! Why is there a blizzard in here? Do my best!
Living in the past years in the Northwest, and don't turn it on before we all freeze!
Thanks for the help!
What's that, Melody? Nailed it! You pulled!
Good work, Noir!
Silver, your health is bad!
Using this! Using this! This should work. Using this! Thank you! Appreciate it! Saved! Blizzard has stopped.
Oh yeah, payback time!
You're on its hook!
Here's the finish! Come kick some butt!
This is your end!
Powerful damage defeated! Nice team!
No! This cannot be! It's my fault! What kind of monster? Wait! Not yet! I won't let it end this way! I need to wipe out all of Sapporo's injustice!
Please stop! Haven't you done enough?
What?
You're a kind person, Mari-san, and I know you've tried to shoulder all of this alone. The staff member who took bribes, the councilman who tried to set you up, even the girl who died in the accident. Each of these things grieved you, and in order to make a city where none of it could reoccur, you took action as you saw fit. Am I right?
As the mayor, I know very well that little girl's death was ultimately my fault. But my staff betrayed me, all for their insatiable greed. I thought I could leave that awful position behind. Unfortunately, it wasn't as simple as that. Had I gone, I'd only be replaced by greedy scum. That's why I never stepped down. In this world, it's either eat or be eaten. And with circumstances so cruel, I decided I'd be the one doing the eating. Even if every last one of my votes were false, at least I could use them to make the world a better place. But if I was replaced as mayor, who would be there to honor that little girl's memory? An innocent girl lost her life, yet I could do nothing to stop the evil still afoot.
It's not too late to set this right. First, you must tell the people everything that happened. Then can you get a fresh start? But this time, on your own strength.
That would be impossible. I cooperated with those awful men to hide the truth. That way I could continue being mayor. There's nothing I can do.
Stand up, Mariko Hyodo! Are you just going to stay knocked down? You are a kind and strong woman, not someone who collapses over mistakes. So stand up and hold your head up high, because no matter how many times you fall, you can always get back up and start again.
Isn't that...
Yes, you said that to me a long time ago. Even if you told the people the truth about the incident, there are those who would still see the good in you. Don't let your position ruin you. Think back to what you stood for.
She's right, Mayor. You can't give up.
If you tell everyone your side of things, they'll listen.
When my father died, I felt like my heart was going to break. But thanks to the Phantom Thieves, I was able to stand strong and move forward. That's why I know you can too. Remember the part of you that taught me to get back up, no matter how many times I fall.
Yes. You're right. Thank you, Haruchan. What I've done was wrong. I drove my employees to the brink and used a strange power to manipulate the votes. I was so driven by my personal agenda, I lost sight of how I originally felt. And why I ran for mayor in the first place. To make a city beloved by everyone. To give back to the home where I was raised. That's reason enough to take another stand. I won't make this mistake again. I never needed this power from the start. Haruchan, you've grown so much. Your father must be so happy in heaven.
Mari-san. Happy?
This place is collapsing! Let's go!
That took us quite a while.
Haru, you were fantastic.
It was only because you were all with me. But I do wonder if Mari-san will be okay.
I'd say so. Her shadow disappeared like they always do.
Yeah, your feelings definitely reached her. I'm sure her heart has changed for the better. Well, I guess this wraps up the mission.
We still need to confirm that the citizens are all back to normal. It'd be nice if we could do that right away.
Can we grab something to eat first? I'm hungry enough to pass out here.
He has a point. Battles can't be fought on an empty stomach.
The battle's already over, but still.
Hey, can we try Genghis Khan? That delicious lamb barbecue dish?
Ooh, that's a must in Hokkaido.
What? I thought we were finally getting lobster hot pot.
Since when did we decide that? Why would we when it's so damn hot out?
But if you think about it, isn't Genghis Khan also sort of like hot pot? No way! Isn't it supposed to be barbecue?
Well, cooking Genghis Khan does require a utensil called a Genghis Khan pot. And you can't barbecue in a pot.
Ha! I figured as much. Then to lobster hot pot we go.
Why? What even is this conversation?
Hey, was that a smile just now? Yeah, straight from Sapporo, it's Beauty Thief's award-winning smile.
I'm relieved too. I thought you might be weighed down by all that's happened.
Indeed. She was so weighed down that she met up with our leader for a private midnight chat.
Huh? Were you watching?
All right, Sophia. Find us the best Genghis Khan in Sapporo. Sophia?
Sorry. Okay, I've got it.
Is this a joke?
What could it be?
Why? Everyone seems pretty normal to me.
Their fanatical support for Mariko Hyodo appears to have died down.
I'm glad they're back to their senses. What a drastic change. Just goes to show how powerful a monarch's influence can be.
Hey, guess what? Hyodo-san's holding a press conference right now.
Thank you all for taking your time to gather here today. Actually, there's something I've been meaning to share with everyone. As of today, I will be resigning from office. I do not intend to seek re-election either. During my time as mayor, I've betrayed all of your trust. You may think of me as a mayor who's earned your trust, but in truth, there's plenty that I'm ashamed of. The snow sculpture that collapsed was built by an unscrupulous company that bribed one of my staff. In spite of my responsibility, I neglected to see the finer details and went ahead with the construction. As a result, the sculpture ended up collapsing, and a girl's precious life was lost. Furthermore, I elected to cover up the truth, all so I could save my position. I've been garnering votes I didn't deserve in order to stay on as mayor. I betrayed everyone to protect myself and covered it up by allowing more wrongdoing. I am among the guilty. That little girl, she died because of me. As such, I will have the police reinvestigate the case and offer my full assistance. And again, I will drop out of the election and forfeit my position as mayor.
Seems that Hyodo-san's made up her mind.
I wonder if she'll be arrested.
Good question.
Hyodo was afraid that if she wasn't the mayor, she couldn't protect her people.
She could have told the truth and made her underling take the blame, but she was concerned about other evils potentially lurking in the shadows.
I think this turned out for the best. Mari-san wouldn't have wanted to hide her mistake forever. Zenkichi is on the line.
Hey, you guys see Hyodo's press conference? Yep, you all did a bang-up job. Really, can't thank you enough. They plan on bringing Hyodo in as a key witness regarding the accident. I knew you'd want to analyze her phone, too. So I pulled a few strings, and now I'm her personal chauffeur. At least as far as the station. If you want, I can open up some time for you to talk to her. Just tell me where you want to meet.
I'm sorry. How could you ever forgive me, Kaho-chan?
Mari-san.
Haru-chan. Listen, there was something wrong with me. It's like I was in a terrible dream. I don't know when it was that my heart grew so cold, but after what you told me, I remembered who I really was inside. When I became mayor, I wanted to protect the city and everyone in it as if they were my own family. I remembered that feeling. Thanks to you, I've finally been able to confront myself, and I realized that I was doing a horrible disservice to that girl. I had lost sight of reality and begun acting self-righteous. Nothing I did was for her sake.
But Mari-san, you were doing the best you could.
No, it's the truth. Had I not realized my mistake, I would have likely continued to hurt even more people. But that's not what Kaho-chan would want. So let me say, thank you, Haru-chan. Thank you for saving this city, for saving my family.
Mari-san!
Your father's recent passing must have caused you so much turmoil. I'm sorry I added to it. But if there's anything I can do for you in the future, any way I can be there, just ask me. I say this because you're a precious part of my family, too.
Thank you so much, Mari-san.
Oh, Haru-chan!
I'm happy for you, Haru.
I suppose I must get going. Though I am concerned about the state of affairs, I've left our city, and I'll leave it up to my successor. An arrogant wretch like me has no place being the mayor.
Does that mean you won't be involved in politics anymore?
Yes, I'm too ashamed to show my face in public. And at my age, there are plenty of younger folks who can...
Mayor.
You're...
I saw the news. So you're resigning. And you're leaving politics for good?
That's right. I've promised to step down and never...
You can't be serious! Resigning won't bring her back. In fact, it won't change a thing. Kaho. Nothing can change what happened to my daughter.
Hey, shouldn't we get in there?
Hold that thought a moment.
So you can't. You can't just run away. You need to start over and become our mayor again.
What?
When I was weeping with rage and grief, you stood there and cried with me. Instead of running away, you were there when I needed someone the most. I know your character more than anyone.
Ma'am, thank you for sharing your heart with me. Then I promise to both you and your daughter, I would stand back up and become your mayor again.
Mari-san. I don't get it. I know this is a sad moment. Everyone is crying, but it also feels warm and kind. How would you describe this? I see. So that's why Haru helped Hyodo to transform sadness into happiness, recording valuable data. Sophia has learned happiness.
That must have been the mom of the girl who passed away.
You know, it seems like she really understood Hyodo's intentions.
I'm so happy for you, Mari-san.
She reminded me of what Haru said in jail.
Stand up, Mariko Hyodo! Like that?
Hey, that was a tender moment. There's no need to reenact it.
Yeah, but you played it so cool back there. It really touched my heart.
Could you please forget it already?
Indeed, truly moving.
You did good, Haru.
It really was touching.
Nice. Wow. Thank you. Really? I'm so glad.